so again, we have all transitioned, right? So I've transitioned from pure engineering to product management, and since I'm coaching, and I'm actually helping professionals who want to transition into product management. And as I always say, right, it's always a transition, right? There's no university you're getting a degree from. So either you're in, like you're from a technical educational field. You were BS, I think, BS honors in computer science, and then you transitioned, and then after that you did your MBA. So what would be your advice to the budding engineers or business analysts or QA, people who want to get into product management? What are the essentials? So and a follow-up question, after I'm asking two questions together, a follow-up question would be that, because obviously you've been in this exco level and you've built teams right from the scratch. So what do you look for in product managers when you hire them?
Yeah, so a two-part question there. So the first thing I'd say to, I don't know, maybe an engineer, QA person looking to get into product management is like go upstream. What I mean by that is go get closer to the customer. Take the chance to talk to the customer, to ask the salesperson to do a sales call with them or visit them or somehow like get exposure. Because the farther upstream you go, the more you understand their problem.
Yep.
And then the more you're able to get involved in the solving their problem bit. And as I mentioned, that actually is product management. Right. That is the fundamentals of it. The more you're thinking about the customer and what they need and how to solve their problem, the more you're actually doing product management.
Yes.
When you do that enough, when you feel that you're doing that enough, then you're a product manager. Then it's just up to you need to find the company that'll let you do that for them.
Yep. I can completely relate to that. It's let's say if you put, we're talking about empathy in one of the other conversations, and we always say that in leadership, empathy is really important. But then for product management, it's paramount, right? You need to be really empathetic towards the users who are consuming your product. And you very, very rightly stated that you need to understand the user's pain points. You need to get close to them so that you understand your product and understand the problem you're solving. Most of the transitions, I think, starts with the why. That if you're an engineer and you're getting in, so if I relate to my journey or my transition, it's I didn't accept being in an instruction role, and I was a pain for the product managers who used to talk about a product and tell how we explain, but it's always the why you are doing it, what problem you're trying to solve, how it'll impact even commercially the business. So really, I mean, thanks a lot. I mean, I appreciate that. It's another kind of way of thinking, that go upstream, get close to, you do this call jacking with the sales guys or the customer service team to understand the actual user pain points. So so that's point number one. That's great. And then like you mentioned, that once you get empathetic, then you look for companies who hire product managers. So then Art, so let's say someone follows this path, but then the other roadblock which happens is that understanding of what like VP products or CPOs like you are looking for in a product manager. So when you hire, what do you really essentially look at? What qualities?